Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to start a new game today. I've not played much of Jurassic World Evolution 2, but as Jurassic World is coming out this week, Jurassic World Rebirth, therefore I'd start a new game. I often do it with my boys because they absolutely love dinosaurs. Even sporting my own dinosaur cap on at the minute that I was able to get recently for my birthday. But yeah, what I'm going to do is just start a sandbox mode game and just create a park. Nothing special, but I thought we'd try something different. I haven't really got any idea which countries to use. I've done the UK, I've done Germany, but nowhere else. So I think if we choose the San Diego area, we have a desert start, and it's nice and flat. We'll get an arena just like they did in San Diego. Get the standard layout, nothing really to change. Let's make sure we've got something interesting at least. Okay. I like to leave that on because it's just an absolute faff. Can't be doing that. Dinosaurs are absolutely dangerous. Normal escapes. Why not? Why not? Dinosaur comfort. Okay, of course, yeah. Disable, unlimited trades, disable, basic settings, gameplay. I've not really done it with scientists yet, so I'm going to leave it this time. Contracts on, expeditions and fossils on. I'll pop low on because I'm not the biggest fan of wild capture. I do prefer doing my own and using the dinosaur exchange. Research on. Off. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, unlimited power, unlimited fuel. Like I said, not a massive streamer, so I will start getting better at games, and when I get better at games I can definitely add all of that onto other streams. As I've mentioned, for those that stop by, feel free to drop a like, subscribe to it's my same name across all streaming platforms. I think I've started an Instagram last night. Feel free to join. I'll hopefully regularly post and pop things on there. But yeah, let's see what I can do. No, invincible, instant construction, destruction. I like having that off because I always find it interesting getting the dinosaurs' ability to, if I'm changing a fence, they can escape through it, so I need to keep an eye on that. Unlimited cash, no. I always put medium, appeal difficulty medium. It's always good to have something on there. Figured businesses get taxed medium, so why not have that on there? Okay. Let's look at the environment. Default level settings. Oh, I do like the day and night cycle. So very normal, decoration, foliage, all biomes, colour grading. Why not just do Jurassic World standard? Oh, don't tell me I've just reset all of that. Hopefully not. Yeah, it should be fine. So let's start. Yes, continue. Recently played this with my boys, and all they wanted was a massive Mosasaurus exhibit, as they both are absolutely obsessed with Mosasauruses. We are going watching with my eldest on Friday to the cinema, as he can't wait to see that and any of the other new dinosaurs. So yeah, it's going to be great. Really looking forward to it. The good thing about Jurassic Park films, as you can probably tell I'm a bit passionate about it, the good thing about them is there's such a brilliant film to watch in the cinema, and that's what I love about it. So right, what do we need to build? So there's no path or arrival point, so let's get a somewhere. Let's see what the situation is. We're going to do Jurassic World. What if we do that? Where should we start with the arrival centre? Over at the arrival centre over here. We have it here. Let's see what the situation is. Operations. Control center. Let's get that there. Get a science center available. So I get these all in one place. They're nice and easy to staff centre, paleomedical response facility. They're all out of the way. Okay. 111. Nice. Looks a bit janky, so let's do that. can have a little thoroughfare over there. Interesting. Okay, and then if we get a standard path over here, our staff centres are available. Is there anything that we can put here for now? Nothing. View research. So I'm going to look until I get all of the dinosaurs that I've currently got on my dig sites. I'm not going to research anymore because, as you can see, like there's nothing available right now. But I could get the next sauropod one, or I potentially could get a basic carnivore one. But as you'll see, if I bring this up, there's tons of dig sites available, like the Ceratosaurus, which is always a good one to start with. So look, all of it, China, the Far East, the Middle East, Egypt, Australia, is absolutely nothing. But like I've got South America, we've got the Amargasaurus. Yeah. See, I had a massive hyperfixation as a kid. Noceratops, Dilophosaurus, Sigisaurus, the Ceratosaurus again, Struthiomimus. Struthiomimus is. Should we start with Struthiomimus? I think. Let's do that first. Because if we have the Struthiomimus, it just means that we can. It's just a nice basic one to start, nothing special. Get people in, because as it's open, but there's no one home. Small amenities. See, we can have these on the opening screen, and if we configure those, donuts is a good place to start. Get a fish tank. So a standard one, a fountain, and ice cream machine, a selfie spot. Not because they're selling donuts. Donuts and ice cream are beautiful. Sounds good to me. It's a nice one to start and get a path on there. Okay, let's see if there is actually any dinosaurs we can do anything with. So dinosaur exchange, nice and simple. We ain't got a hatchery, so can't do anything there. But we do have can buy genomes. So what we could do is the Amargasaurus, which you'll have seen in the trailer for Jurassic World. If any of you have seen that, with the trailer of Jurassic World, it's showing some nice different dinosaurs that we may have not seen before in the franchise. So with the Amargasaurus, which is a relatively new discovery, I believe, in South America, it's nice to have a nice preview of it with like its lovely long whip-like tail and its beautiful armoured neck, which definitely had something to do with protecting itself from maybe the Ceratosaurus, maybe not. But what I could do is, because the Ceratosaurus for 216,000 I can get 69%. That is an absolute steal. Stops deals with the FAF and the Amargasaurus as well. So if we get that in place, we do have a genome, and luckily, because we have already started with the Struthiomimus, we can get another expedition on the go, and let's get a hatchery on the go as well. So potentially, well, luckily we've not got any dinosaurs, and because we've not got any dinosaurs, we don't have to protect really against the storm, because everything will fix it. As these are the only 3 that are available, I do prefer to not do it until I've got 100%. I know the whole point of this is to get dinosaurs, but if we wait till 100%, they're going to last longer, they're going to be better quality dinosaurs, and yeah, it's always a better option. So we can't get anything. Right, so let's have a look at what research options we've got. So that's enough to research option, and that's a nice research option. As you'll come across in Jurassic World Evolution, they always have a great library of things that we've learned. So, for example, paleobotany, buildings, paleontology, elements, obviously learn about the Jurassic universe and all the dinosaurs. As you can see, I've not locked everything. I've unlocked most things. Paleobotany, you get everything when you start. But yeah, I will be unlocking, or trying to unlock, as much as I possibly can. So yeah, it's going to be a fun playthrough, because it will only end when I'm not got any space, and we can always move on to another part. Always go to see what the options they have, and then when Jurassic World Evolution 3 comes out, we can get that and progress the game even more. So let's see if there's been anything else. Luckily, you always get amazing extra options when you go for a when you get that when you get the dinosaur options. Okay, so it's not letting us go for any more Struthiomymus. Okay, Segisaurus, Ceratosaurus. So I think if we go for the Amargasaurus down in Argentina, that's going to be a good option. For fossils, research, is there any other research that I can be doing? Let's see what else we've got. Amenities, no. Attractions, no. Gene mods. Oh, no, I think we do have some gene mods. Dinosaur creation, no. Medicine. Standard. What we got for now. They will unlock as the game goes ahead, because the dinosaurs generally get ill, and we've got that turned on the options. Planning on having these streams to about 45 minutes to an hour per episode. It won't be every day, but I'll try and do this twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, depending on the time. Ooh, we've got some more options for research. Let's have a look. Upgrade costs, and let's have a look. Oh, we can afford that. Let's get them both. Any other options? Looks like there's power. Don't need to worry about power because we didn't have everything turned on. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good haul. That. We might be able to get all of the Amargasaurus. Let's see. See what we can get, because if we get too many we can always sell the additional fossils, which is going to be great. So if we're going to have the Amargasaurus, I think we should get a nice big exhibit here, because I want to put the Ceratosaurus here, Amargasaurus here, and then if we build all the way around we can definitely get some better options and kind of grid it out like this, especially cutting off that corner there as well, and get an exhibit here and here as well. Right, oh, a whole new genome complete, so let's get a fence. Okay, not great fence at the minute. Make it nice and aesthetically pleasing as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm a proper dinosaur nut. When I was younger, when Jurassic Park came out in 1993, it was definitely a favourite of mine. Okay, let's get that there. Get that one there. I always like options on both sides, because we will get another fence system over there, and that way, if the jeeps need to, they can go all the way around. Right. So if we get the hatchery on the go and synthesize a new dinosaur, if we start with the Amargasaurus and have a look at what genomes we can potentially change. I always like to randomise it, because I always think it adds a bit more spice. Okay. I always like to. I think if we. I don't know what that's just done. We'll leave that, because it adds a little bit of difference. Okay, I always like to get them a bit long-lived. Social. Oh, let's okay, I'd like them to be a bit more tolerant. Wish more people would be tolerant. Shame we can't. Well, to be fair, that'd be genetic experiments. And that's a whole separate controversial issue. Right, let's begin task. See what options it gives me. Select. Ooh, I've got one egg. Lovely. Oh, it's a nice egg. Let's synthesize another one. And then we've got 2 on the go. But what we'll do is, in the meantime, if we... well, no, let's leave it, because as soon as it's ready, release fire airlift.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Oh, we got 3. Oh, let's get all 3 of them. I know it's expensive, but it's going to be quite popular. Okay, let's have a look at the expedition map. Let's see what options we've got. Yeah, so the Amargasaurus, we've got the genomes absolutely covered. So let's get the Ceratosaurus and go to Portugal. And the good thing about this game as well is it teaches you a lot of the places, whether it, I'll have to check whether it's true, but the locations in which dinosaurs were discovered. So anytime, oh hello Cabot,
and then let me know
let's
you're
have
going
a
to do
look.
it.
Always worth doing the park rating one.
The
Anyway,
park
before
rating could be
Cabot
higher,
interrupted,
and I'd hate to think I failed in getting you to
we'll
work
wait for him
harder.
to finish. Before,
Asset has been collected.
yeah, so some knowledge from when I was a kid was the
En route to pick up the asset.
a lot of the locations from where dinosaurs were discovered are pretty similar to what it says in Jurassic World, the evolution, which is really good, nice accuracy for the game as well. So Frontier definitely did the homework. It probably helped that they had a lot of dinosaur nerds to work on the game. So let's have a look at some more amenities. Let's get the shelter in place.
Assets in the air.
Okay. It's always worth having a hotel. There's an amazing stream called Best in Slot that absolutely obsessed with watching his videos. So good, so knowledgeable about dinosaurs, and always did great streams, especially the original Jurassic World Evolution, which was definitely a love of mine, because ever since
Asset transportation underway.
Jurassic Park Genesis came out, which one of my favourite games growing up, and Zoo Tycoon with the dinosaur pack, absolutely amazing. Like, what else can you ask for? Nothing. Okay, so the Amargasaurus. It's a very happy dinosaur. Let's have a look. So, water. Should we get a water
Asset
free
has been
hammer?
transported.
We have a nice puddle of water there. Like a lake, the size of it, and ground fibre. Let's see what. Aesthetically fine enough, I think. Do we want any rocks in there? Will they like rocks? I think that's quite an aesthetically looking I think that's great. And then let's get the add a ranged team aside, add a capture team aside. Nice. Not the biggest, the Amargasaurus, but still beautiful. I could sit and watch dinosaurs all day. I know they're trying to looking at cloning dinosaurs, and whilst we've got 7 films, or soon we'll have, as of today, 7 films that suggest that cloning dinosaurs is not a good idea. But then again, we're building AI and we've got how many Terminator films now? Well, there you go. So, I think what we're going to do here with these is what I could do is, what if we let's delete that and that, because then we can get that in, and maybe there's an option to put a oh, it didn't work. Oh, what a shame. There might be other options to put other things in, like a zip line. It's not a bad shout, really. Let's have a look at the research options. Nice. Nice. Task. Okay. So the Ceratosaurus will likely be complete then. So there's no Ceratops is always a good shout. Just because, well, the Triceratops is an even better shout, but sadly it doesn't let me get that from the start. So, like I said, once we've got everything, okay, we've got the paleo research facility.
While our science is
Oh,
paramount,
and the Indonesia
I do
Center.
understand that the guests enjoy attractions that get them feeling closer and more connected to the dinosaurs. So give them what they want.
Okay, what I'm going to do is let's get this in here. Get this in here, people will go through it. And
As long as it doesn't conflict with what I need.
okay, we've got a new complete genome for the Ceratosaurus. Guess confirm. structures can we build? Slot defense upgrade. Not too concerned. Genomes. Okay, I need to hold hang fire on that. Right, so we need to start making money. Let's have a look. Could do is
Sounds like we have good news. This latest objective is finished.
okay.
That feeling you have, the satisfaction of a job well done, never gets boring, I tell you.
Well, 83% is okay at the moment. We can definitely improve that. Interesting. I didn't ask for it to do that, but we will accept it. If we get what we're here, donuts. Yeah, let's leave it at Donut School as a really original name for a shop, and then get a drink place. Let's get the path. I figure I need fossil display. Fountain. There's some TVs in there. Well, at least it's earning. Okay. Well, I think it adds a bit of originality, a bit not too janky, but yeah, nice. I think I like that. So we're going to do the Ceratosaurus next. If we get the Ceratosaurus over here, put it here. Does it need to be that big, or can we get away with that? Let's guess the attraction. Let's have a look. Love a cinema when I'm at Jurassic Park. John Hammond would spare no expense. Okay, let's see if we can research the viewing platform. Yeah, I do like the viewing platform, but it is expensive. So let's do that for now. Do we want better fences first? Yeah, let's get medium electric fences first. A bit prepping, aren't we? time, let's have a look at our Ceratosaurus. Looks like Dino. Again, let's random it. And then, okay. Don't mind if it's first here. There we go. 50% long lived. Don't mind if it's social or not. Maybe a bit tolerant. Okay. Let's begin. So, wow. Tolerant and humble. Oh, there we go. It's going to be very expensive. Have we got? Yes, we do. That's a micro build. It's a bit janky, but it looks better. Okay. Right. Let's release my airlift.
Fences and gates, enclosures. Want to know why I like them? Because it keeps them away from us.
Yeah, it's true if your mouse could go here. They don't need anything that big. Let's have a look at that. Oh, hello. Alright, guys.
Asset in transit. Transported. Transporting asset.
Okay, let's
Transportation complete.
Okay, looks quite nice, I think. Cinema looks quite nice as well. Looks like there's some other options. Oh. Interesting. Why is it 100%? Nice. They're pretty content. Okay. Strufy miners. Synthesized dinosaurs. Modified Gino. Nice and cheap. Love it. Again, skin. No point. Don't mind if it's first there, obviously. Social. Oh, wow. Yeah, not having anything weird like that, weird and skittish. Oh wow. Don't mind that, that's fine. Let's begin. Right. Anywho, don't need anything massive here. Should be able to just release these guys.
Look at an ostrich or emu,
Beautiful.
look at this latest dinosaur, the
Absolutely
Struthiomimus,
beautiful.
and tell me you don't see a connection. This is one of the more bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from
So
extinction.
beautiful.
It literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds. Overall, a fantastic addition to the park.
Probably some water. Police. Okay. Ground leaf and water, of course, is. How many Stroopy Mammoths can we have in an area? Population 5. Oh, inevitable 5. Inevitable 3, I think. Nice one. Let's have a look at some finances. 41% happy. Okay. Oh, wow. I did not open that up. Well, this is my favourite herbivore, so without saying anything, Spinosaurus, Rufiosaurus, Corythosaurus. I do like Corythosaurus. Okay, let's get you on the go. See what the situation is here. We've got everything here. Alright, unlocked him. I did them all. Oh, well. Let's see what's on offer. Oh, Draco XO is a nice show. What eggs has it got? Okay. And Gino. It's a nice cheap one. I'll buy now. Get that straight away. Don't need any more Ceratops. So 3 exhibits for now is a good option. I think I'm going to leave it there. What we're going to do next is, let's have a look at what options we've got. We do have a Ceratops, so that's probably going to be next. And then if I don't know if it's not almost done in the Kirtland formation. Let's get a look at the Science Centre as well. Oh, that's done now. Okay, we'll get distraction modules. Tour rides. Okay. As soon as I can get stuff over, the better. If I can get a small amenity here, what if we do? I'll do a drink if we have. Let's have a think. We do a change the shop. root beer, just for the fun of it. I am a massive fan of root beer. I know a lot of people don't really like it. It's only that gives us a nice tidy profit. Action figures, hearts, leisure work. Obviously action figures. Fossil display, selfie sport. See what I've got. Some beautiful. Any options we've got here? Oh, there we go. Let's get another exhibition on the go while we're waiting. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. We've gone just under an hour, and then we're going to carry it on. Let's pause it there. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to pop anything in the chat, in the comments. Like and subscribe, as always. Obviously, definitely under no obligation to, but any support I do appreciate massively. Thanks for your time today, and have a good evening. Bye.